what's so nice is that it's small, it's simple, and they don't spend money towards costs. The money goes straight to the problem, and anyone who gives money should be able to see exactly where it's going and what difference it's making.
Whereas if you give them an education, maybe, we don't know, maybe they will be able to go and do something better in life. With luck, they might go on from primary education to secondary education and then possibly to university. But the main problem is money.
The government has stepped in by providing free primary and free secondary education, which means that you have lots of children able to go to school, but what you don't have are the facilities in place in those schools to enable quality education to take place. So we've got children having their lessons outside under the shade of trees, or in excess of 150 children in each class. What we're doing is stepping in to provide basic facilities so that children can have their lessons sat at a desk in a classroom with good sanitation, a water source at the school, and to really give them a chance of getting a decent education and to use that education to then lift themselves out of the poverty that they've been born into.
The academic performance has improved very well. The enrollment also has increased. Performance is better.
Yeah, we are all proud of our school. We appreciate all your contribution.
These visitors have helped us so much. They have built us so many buildings. The girls' dormitory, tanks, the boys' dormitory. So they have helped us so much.
Well, the children have been helped in the sense that the facilities have even increased their presence at school, because children would always like to be associated with the good facilities. Very bad structures discourage them from coming. Now when they know that they are going to be well accommodated, they have very good classrooms, they have very good desks, they are encouraged to come to school.
With a little charity like ours, if you are someone who wants to give money to alleviate poverty in Africa, a charity like ours is a particularly easy one to choose, because you should know that the funds, your funds, can be directed to a specific school.
Driving into this site today, seeing the brand new building and seeing the overwhelming welcome from numerous children and adults alike was intensely moving, and underlines the value that the HVS Memorial Fund is putting into communities such as Magogo. When we knew my wife was critically ill, we discussed how we could construct a memorial to her, and her desire was to benefit education in the developing world. Frankly, now we're here, we're seeing it in steel and in bricks. It's almost impossible for me to put it into words. I know she would have been very proud. I also know that when the rest of my children see it, they're going to be frankly overwhelmed, but I think delighted. And we really are interested to see how the school kicks on from here in terms of the academic achievement of the pupils. We're not going to walk away today. We want to continue to support the school, and we want to see people from here do very well academically.
It's incredible. I mean, I can now go back to my friends and say that you donated that £10 and that's actually gone towards something tangible that I've managed to see. The water tank that will be put in is just amazing. I mean, I've donated to charity. I give £5 to people that have done runs, and you don't really think about it. You just give it and think, great, I'm helping out somewhere. But seeing it in action, it's just unbelievable. It really is.
Their visit is like a dream, because we never expected them to come. But when they come, it is a footmark that we hope will build the first foundation stone in the school. We hope that by coming, they will work with us. It is a blessing.
It is wonderful to be able to say his name and see what good has been achieved, even though deep down inside us we still do hurt about the fact that he's not with us anymore.
It's a lasting memorial. If you lose a child, the one thing you want is for that child never to be forgotten, because that would just be ghastly. I think when we go round, you don't necessarily think of Henry until, like I did at Bupatengo, there was a plaque which was the latrines had been donated by 3 of his best friends. And that is when it hits you, because then you realise that he is not there, but all his friends are still there.
You know, it's no guarantee that they'll have a better life than their parents, and it's no guarantee that they'll move out of poverty, but you know, at least they have a chance to get a decent education and to go on to get further qualifications and to hopefully support themselves and their families by getting a job other than simply relying on the land as their parents have done.
We hear about the downturn in the UK, the crisis in the UK, but it's a relative crisis. It's a relative downturn. When you see the eyes of children here who are looking forward to their education, this is real poverty and real opportunity. We could just make such a big difference. And in the word of one of the schools we visited today, education pays. And that's so true, and it's a lasting motto I will take away from this all too brief visit.
My message would be, thanks a lot. You've made our school shine.
I want to thank the donors, because it is indeed great for someone to help someone you possibly do not know. But we are grateful as children in Uganda that the donors have come to our rescue as far as education is concerned.
So they are now, children are happy, they like to come to school, they like to study, and they love to study. So we thank the charity and ask it to continue to give more support, because there are still more support which is needed.
But yeah, what they're doing as a family is fantastic. They're helping thousands of kids. There's no reason for them to do that. But they're doing it because, you know, they love Africa, we love Africa, Henry loved Africa, and yeah, it's really, really fantastic what they're doing.